the hunt to find the perfect tinted sunscreen. So I bought the most popular tinted sunscreens, tested them out, and today I'm here to share my review to help you find the best tinted sunscreen for your skin. Now before we jump into the sunscreen review, let's chat about why you might want to consider using a tinted sunscreen. These sunscreens contain iron oxide, which gives our makeup, like our concealers and our foundations, its color. So not only does it help make your skin look more even, give it its nice color, it actually helps protect your skin from the blue light. If you're like me and you struggle with dark spots or melasma, blue light can actually make these issues worse, but iron oxides help block out that blue light and prevent further dark spots and melasma flare-ups. Most tinted sunscreens are mineral sunscreens which use zinc oxide and titanium dioxide to provide broad spectrum protection. These filters are great for sensitive skin because they are less likely to cause irritation compared to other filters and chemical sunscreens. Now the downside of mineral sunscreens is most of them leave a white cast, so these mineral filters are great at protecting your skin, but not so great if you have a darker skin tone. But because of the iron oxide in tinted sunscreens, we no longer have to worry about the white cast. Most tinted sunscreens come in a variety of shades, so you can usually find something that'll work for your skin tone. So if you're like me and you like to apply makeup every day, but you have Zoom meetings, you have virtual meetings, and you don't want to look like a hot mess, you can use a tinted sunscreen to look a little bit more put together at work. I have acne-prone skin and I found that not wearing makeup throughout the week and replacing that with a tinted sunscreen really helped with my breakouts. You might be wondering, can you just use your foundation for sun protection? And the short answer is no. Your makeup might have some SPF, but you usually don't apply enough to get the coverage that you need. You'd have to apply a ton of foundation to get the same protection from sunscreen, so think of any SPF in your makeup as a bonus, but you should never replace it with your sunscreen. If you haven't already, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. First up, we have the Cerave Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen. This sunscreen is the most affordable out of all the sunscreen options I'll be reviewing today. It's about like $12. It uses 100% mineral filters with an SPF of 30, and it has 3 types of ceramides, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and niacinamide. So it's pretty hydrating. It also helps to control your oil production, soothe and calm your skin, and it provides antioxidant protection against the environment. It only has 1 shade, and Cerave claims that it blends seamlessly with all skin tones. It has this creamy, thick texture, but it doesn't feel too heavy on your skin. It has a high amount of coverage and it gives you a matte finish. I describe this as having a medium or warm undertone, so if you have very fair skin, I probably wouldn't recommend this for you. I'd say this is best for dry skin. I wish this was water resistant, so it's good to use during the fall or the winter, but probably not the best during the summertime, especially if you live in a hot, muggy, humid area or you're on vacay. I guess it depends on where you live. If you live in a hot, muggy, humid area or you're at the beach on vacation, probably not the best for you. But if you live like in Seattle where I live, then this probably would work fine during the summertime. I like this one, but I don't love this one. Next, we have the Australian Gold Botanical 50 Tinted Face Sunscreen. This sunscreen costs about $17 and uses 100% mineral filters. It also has 3 different shades, which are Fair to Light, Medium to Tan, and Rich to Deep. The one I tried is the Fair to Light shade. The shades are pretty on the neutral side. They aren't too cool or warm. It has a sheer to light coverage and it has a matte finish. Like the Cerave one, this one is thick, but it has more of a whipped cream type of texture. Here's the difference in texture between the Cerave and the Australian Gold to give you a comparison. This one also has medium coverage and it has a matte finish. I found this to be slightly drying on my skin, so I wouldn't recommend this if you have very dry skin or you're looking for more of a hydrating sunscreen. This would probably be better for those with oily skin. It also has a mild nutty scent from the shea butter, so it reminds me of the beach, which I really love. This one is water resistant up to 80 minutes, so it'd be good for the summertime. Next, we have the Colorscience Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield. This sunscreen costs about $54 and also uses 100% mineral filters and it has an SPF of 50. It has 4 different shades. This one is the medium shade. One thing I really like about Colorscience is they have a patented virus screen technology that defends against UVA, UVB, blue light, pollution, and infrared radiation, and it's combined with antioxidants to protect your skin. It also has niacinamide and vitamin B and a bunch of soothing ingredients, so it helps to control your oil production while soothing and calming your skin. Initially, when I applied this sunscreen, I was a little freaked out because it was white, but when you blend it into your skin, it matches your skin tone. It has a creamy texture that feels pretty lightweight on your skin, and it has a medium coverage, so you can build it, and it has more of a semi-matte finish. It's also water resistant up to 40 minutes, so it's great for the summertime or just chilling at the beach. So out of the sunscreen options I've reviewed so far, this one's my favorite. Next, we have the ROCHE-POSAY Tinted Mineral Anthelios Light Fluid Sunscreen. This costs about $37 and it also uses 100% mineral filters and has an SPF of 50. It's also water resistant up to 40 minutes. As far as texture, it feels like a face oil, but it's very lightweight. My skin does feel a little bit oily when I first apply it, but then it goes away after 30 minutes. I'd say it provides about medium coverage, and it has a very satin matte finish. My face felt so soft and velvety after applying this. I really wanted to like this one, but it just wasn't my favorite. I didn't like the finish of the sunscreen. I prefer more of a natural dewy skin texture. If you like more of a matte velvet finish, then this would be a good one to try, but this one's not for me. Next, we have the DRMTLGY Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF 46. It's kind of random SPF of 46, but we'll go with it. This costs about $30. This one uses both mineral and chemical filters, which is why it has a lightweight hydrating texture. It also has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and vitamin E, and it self-adjusts to match your skin tone, and it has a sheer lightweight coverage, and it just gives my skin a dewy glow. It looks so natural on my skin. It makes it feel so fresh. I was skeptical at first, but I really like this tinted sunscreen. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not water resistant. Do you hear my cat meowing? He was outside meowing, so I thought he'd like to say hi to everyone. This is Mr. Rooney. If you have really oily skin, then I probably wouldn't recommend this to you. I'd say this is more for dry combination skin. Next, we have the EltaMD Skincare UV Daily Tinted Face Sunscreen. This has an SPF of 40, and it's also a hybrid sunscreen where it uses both chemical and mineral filters, and it costs about $40. This also has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, so it's great for anti-aging, reducing your dark spots, and controlling your oil. Like the DRMTLGY sunscreen, it has a very lightweight, creamy, serum-like texture. It's really hydrating and feels really cooling when I apply it to my skin. When comparing the DRMTLGY and the EltaMD, the textures are very similar. I'd say the DRMTLGY one is a little bit creamier and the EltaMD one is just a little bit more hydrating, but unless you're comparing them side to side, it's really hard to tell the difference. It also has this sheer lightweight coverage that just gives my skin a natural dewy glow. I also really like this tinted sunscreen. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not water resistant, so that's the only con. Out of all the sunscreen options I reviewed today, I'd say the Colorscience, the EltaMD, and the DRMTLGY sunscreens are my favorite. I've been going back and forth between using the EltaMD and the DRMTLGY one on a daily basis. Since I live in Seattle and it doesn't get too hot or humid here in the summertime, I plan on using these for the summer. But if we're going to the beach, doing some hiking, or some kind of outdoor activity where I need to have a water-resistant sunscreen because I'll be sweating, then I'll probably use the Colorscience Total Protection Face Shield. Drop me a comment and let me know what your favorite tinted sunscreen is. Also, if you have a Korean tinted sunscreen that you like, please let me know. I have been searching and I literally cannot find one that's not a tone-up sunscreen. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so we can hang out again. Thanks for chatting with me today. I'll see you next time.